Look what they do. Somebody got their little boy punching the cop.
Just feel like the black community, they have tried to warn all of us.
Yeah, you right. We tried to warn you.
Hey, y'all need proof that racism still exists in 2026. Here we go, bro.
Dear white people, what have we done to you? Don't give me no BS story talking about y'all didn't do nothing. I'm not that type of person, because the last time I checked, you sat there and built an entire country off of our backs.
You know what's crazy is they want to say that people who look like me are mad black people with bad attitudes, but I just had to practice the most self-control anyone should ever have to be asked with my apartment complex, who did maintenance yesterday and left my front door open. Yeah, there could have been a man in my home when I got home. My daughter, she's 6. There could have been someone in my home. It was hours before I got home, but I have to. Thank you so much. I want to rage. I want to Karen out. Can I? Maybe. Will I be safe? Probably not. Will I maybe be kicked out of my apartment that I need for that same child? Probably. So I have to be palatable. I want to rage. And I can't.
It's a warning for any white person that is really enthusiastic about and really motivated to do the work of anti-racism, dismantle systemic racism, and show up and be a great ally or accomplice or whatever. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Allow me to drop a thought. Black parents must come to realize that they may be part of the problem when their kids lose sight of their own cultural heritage.
Look what they do. Somebody got their little boy punching the cop. They gunshots? Oh, that's fireworks. Chaos. Felonies. And none of them look like they over 18. Black people need to raise their kids better. They need to raise their kids better. Because it's crazy, because you're looking at North Charlotte. Yeah, was that Charleston? North Charleston. And why are all the law enforcement officers white and all the people there are black? That should tell you something. I remember when Chief, I forget his name now. He used to be the chief of the Dallas Police Department. And I remember when the Michael Browns and stuff was going on, and he went out to the street and he said, instead of y'all protesting, come on and fill out the application. I got 400 applications for y'all. I will put you in your own community and let you patrol your own neighborhood. How many people from the community apply to be a police officer? 0.
Dear white people, what have we done to you? Don't give me no BS story talking about y'all didn't do nothing. I'm not that type of person, because the last time I checked, you sat there and built an entire country off of our backs. A country that was ours before it was ever yours. You sat over here and came and stole our land. You talking about the ancestors of mine that sat there and went through the slavery times. The ones that you would use as a house slave. Sit there and have them nourish and sucking from my bosom. At the same token, I was beat. I was spit on. I was degraded. I was deemed as unhumane for the things that you sent me through just because I wanted to learn the American literacy. The dream that we all sit here fighting for in 2026 for every child to have equal rights inside of a school system. You talking about the ones where I pay tuition for my child to go to school at, and I'm still deemed as not enough. You talking about the ones where certain curriculums you leave out on my child. No learning how to balance a checkbook. No learning how to be an entrepreneur. No learning how to build your American dream up or whatever it is. Instead, you turned us into a corporate businessman. I sit here and work my ass off to the bone to get a college degree, and it still ain't enough, and I'm still deemed as overqualified on a job application. Dear white people, what have we done to you? Don't give me no BS story talking about y'all ain't did nothing. You sat there and went inside of a house and killed my African-American auntie, my sister, my mother, over boiling hot water. And in the meantime, you sitting there walking close to her and she sits there and say, the blood of Jesus. Apparently, the same man that you sit here claiming you worship, you adore, you identify, you love so much. You talking about the one whose hair is like wool, eyes like fire. It still wasn't enough. So, dear white people, what have we done to you? Are you talking about the one with Carmelo Anthony? He sat there and defended himself against Caucasian bullies who wasn't even supposed to be at a track meet. You sat there and tampered with me. You tarried with me. But because also you sat there and painted him as a murderer inside of news media, you forgot the fact that he also sat there and saved a Caucasian baby from drowning. Dear white people, what have we done to you? You talking about Nolan, who went out on the lake with Caucasian friends and never came home, but a phone came home. No explanation. You want to give this sad, sob-ass story as a judge. Dear white people, what have we done to you? Trayvon Martin walking with a pack of Skittles and an Arizona tea, deemed as a threat with a hood on. Dear white people, what have we done to you? We're fighting. We're not against you. But for some reason, it still ain't enough. My mom taught me that type of tactic, but you still sitting there with your asinine ass, ain't got the audacity to sit there and do your research and see we was never the problem, but now you sitting here stealing my culture, calling it your culture. You never knew anything about a cornroll until we sat there and was finding out what—
Just feel like the black community, they have tried to warn all of us.
Yeah, you right. We tried to warn you, but you just didn't want to listen. And now that they're knocking at your door, you want to do something. Y'all really need to go back and see everything that she said. For real. You really think that showing up to a march is enough? You really think that buying a pin is enough? You really think that being a keyboard warrior is enough while we out here dying? And you want to mock us and make fun of us when we get to a point where we're just like saying we can't stand y'all and we don't want to be anywhere around you. It's because of this. Now understand, like, being compassionate in all of it, I get that you don't know what you don't know. But we know enough that we believe all women. We know enough that we believe all children, right? Shouldn't we know enough that when people of color are saying something, we should believe them? That we don't need to check out the whole story. We don't need to see what happened before the video started. And like I said, like, I want to be compassionate, but it's really tough. And I've said for a long time, we were the beta testers. And since you sat around and didn't do anything, now nothing's going to happen for you because it's gone too far, right? They're already in position to do what they're going to do to you, just like they've been doing to us. Because what it needed to take was not buying a pen, not being a keyboard warrior, but actually like getting into Congress, writing your senators and, voting in the right people that were going to put the right laws in order to do the right things. And you just didn't. So, yeah, now everything's coming to what it's coming to, and you're just going to get to deal with it. And nobody's coming to save you because you never came to save us. And the funny thing is that if we did save you, you would just do what you did with the whole feminism thing, right? Just leave us in the dust. Sorry, not sorry.
Hey, check it out, America. I got a racist hunky on the hook. Now, earlier, I had just made some content, made a little post about Robert Brewster. okay, and his racist ass comments and his ways. And basically I called him out. I said, hey, you talking all that bullshit. Hey, listen, man, let's see what those hands about. We ain't got to do all this dumbass, you know what I'm saying, back and forth ass shit. We ain't got to kill nobody, no nothing. We can legally fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the word spread it quickly, which I knew it would, because I know a lot of you racist motherfuckers be watching. So it got back to him. You know what I'm saying? So he made a post about me. Y'all can go check my timeline right now. I just posted what he said, but check this out. So he took a screenshot and let all his viewers see me, you know, see my face, which I might say that's a handsome black man right there, man. Real talk. Hey, that's a handsome black man, Robert. I'm pretty sure he'll beat your ass, but hey, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, you see, he posted, you know, showed his friends my face or whatever. Okay, cool. Check this out. So this is what he decided to call me. Like I told y'all, he called my people ooga boogas and all this other goofy ass shit. So, you know, right here in this moment when y'all go watch, you know, he was basically saying, why we gotta go fight in the ring? If I'm gonna fight, I wanna fight right here. So he showed the concrete. He showed the parking lot. He said, I wanna fight right here where it's gravel and all that. Okay, bitch ass nigga, we can do that. I'm pretty sure there's no law that's saying that we can't have a legal fight on concrete that say we gotta have it on a mat. I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying, hey, let's make it legal. That way nobody go to jail. You put your 10 G's up, or you put that rusty ass truck up, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm pretty sure you got people on here that'll love to see if you can whoop my ass. I'm pretty sure they'll put that up when it takes all. So yeah, I call you out. I accept your challenge. Fight no concrete? Fight no concrete? Bro, you don't know who you talking to. This ain't the country, bitch. This ain't no grass and motherfucking goddamn gravel roads, bitch. I grew up around concrete. You don't know who you talking to. I would gladly accept that fight, and we could legally sign those papers, and we could go ahead and fight on concrete. We can do that. Hold on. So you know me, ain't no bluffing in me. I hop right on his shit. Look what I said. I slide right on his shit, nigga. I slid right in that motherfucker. What's up? What you want to do, hunky? I'm with that. We can do that. We can do that. Talking about it wasn't no ducking. Ain't no ducking nothing. What you thought I was gonna run because you said concrete and gravel, bitch? When you said concrete and gravel, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like a kid whose birthday is on Christmas.
And Black Americans, I'm not trying to tussle. I promise to God I'm not. I just want you to know that it's okay to be Black Americans.
Have you met Black Americans? Because Black Americans are the most emulated Black people in the entire world. Yes, Jamaica is known for our athletes and Bob Marley and reggae and all that stuff, but no one really is trying to emulate Jamaicans. So I think what you came on here to do is just to go viral. As a Jamaican saying this, because girl, you've never met an African American, you've never met a Black American. They ain't trying to be nobody but Black American. Because what is crazy to me is I've only been around Black Americans because my in-laws are Black American. Majority of my friends are Black American. I have like no Jamaican friends. We grew up seeing how everybody emulated Black Americans in Jamaica, from hip-hop to the clothes they wore, to how they wore their clothes, how they spoke. Like, Black Americans only want to be Black Americans. Everybody wants to be, sound, and be cool like Black Americans. Black Americans ain't trying to be nobody else.
Now the Trump administration is said to be sending ICE for the Haitians. I need all the people who said this doesn't affect Black people to clock back in. Because let me ask you something and answer out loud. How is ICE going to tell the difference between a Haitian, a Jamaican, and a Black American? How do you think these racist ass ICE agents who think all Black people look the same are going to tell the difference? This is what I've been saying. Racism doesn't check passports, it checks skin tones. You really think they're going around asking, excuse me sir, are you Haitian or are you Black American? Oh damn well they don't care where your ancestors came from. This should be a wake-up call for anybody with some melanin in their skin.
It is absolutely amazing to me how so many immigrants come to America thinking that they can school Black Americans on how the American system works as it pertains to race. They're coming at us like they know more about how the system in America works than we do. The people who have suffered under the system for centuries, they somehow come over here thinking that they're schooling us about how our system, the system that we've always lived under. We didn't migrate into the system. We were here before the system was even created, right? But somehow they think they know more about it than we do. Somehow they think that we're in the same boat that they are. They think that we're in the same immigration system that they're in. Like we have immigration paperwork or something that we have to fill out every year. Like when we're talking about ICE and deportation, it has nothing to do with not being able to tell the physical differences. We know that we share physical similarities between Black Caribbeans. That's obvious. But what does that have to do with ICE? What does that have to do with deportation? What does that have to do with immigration? It's a totally different conversation. Just because even if they were to snatch me up saying, oh, well, you look like you could be Jamaican. Once they go and run my social security number and my birth certificate and my mom and dad's and my grandmother's and my great grandmother's, pretty sure nothing's going to happen after that. So I'm not worried about ICE. I mean, do you guys think that they're planning on rounding up Black Americans and shipping us to some unknown, unspecified location? I don't understand what you think that the outcome of this is supposed to be for us. I genuinely don't understand the connection. I don't see it.
And I just have to tell you that enough is enough. Like right now, Black people are sick and tired. Very well, this has come to an end whereby they have come to a point they are not going to back up at any given moment. Black people have raised their voices once more, and this time round they are talking about what you call racism, and this is something that is not a new thing in America. It's something that has always been there, but they have come to a point that they feel this thing should end with an immediate effect, because you guys, there's this point whereby all the time we talk about how Black people are being mistreated, especially in America, and this thing has always been something that is recurring each and every time we see it day and day and day, and it looks like nothing is being done about it. And many people have come out to raise, and that's why we have today the social media, whereby we can address this thing publicly, so that we can share these particular issues, so that you guys can see exactly what is happening to Black people around the world. And we always say racism has no room for we have no room for racism, because right now we are supposed to be focusing on something very important, that is building ourselves. And but there's this issue whereby each and every day, day by day, we see people being abused for no reason. People of color, okay, they get abused, they get arrested and are detained for no important reason. And that is one thing that we are seeing it happening every now and then. And in this video, I've just created this video to show you how Black people are fed up with these kind of issues that are happening every now and then, and they are pleading that white people should stop this kind of this kind of behavior, and let's treat each and everyone equal, because we deserve, Black people deserve a better way, a better like to be treated fairly with other people. Guys, remember this video is for educational and entertainment purposes, only to create awareness and to pass information for you guys to know what's happening. So that's the reason as why I'm creating this video. And remember guys, credit belongs to the original creators of these videos that you are seeing here in this particular channel. So watch this video until the end. There's some videos maybe a little bit old, but some people they pass information that you guys need to understand and know what's happening around the world. Watch till the end. I'll be back with more commentaries. Don't forget to subscribe guys, because when you subscribe we get to grow this channel. And guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.
It's a warning for any white person that is really enthusiastic about and really motivated to do the work of anti-racism, dismantle systemic racism, and show up and be a great ally or accomplice or whatever. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So being super duper enthusiastic and motivated is a feeling. It's not a way of life, right? So be very careful. If you feel like, oh, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm motivated, I'm ready, because that feeling fades. Trust me, ask me how I know. I've been doing this work since 2020, after George Floyd was murdered, okay? I have seen people's enthusiasm and commitment come and go. Don't be like those people. That's why I say anti-racism is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. We don't need your enthusiasm, we need your commitment and consistency. And another thing, the minute that someone calls you out, the minute that you make a mistake and you get called out, that enthusiasm and that excitement and motivation dwindles. Because now you're in your feelings. Now you're offended. Now you're like, but I was trying to help. I'm trying to help you out. Why are you going to respond like that? Why are you going to talk to me like that? Why are you going to treat me like that? I'm here to help you. Don't help us. Help yourself. Help.
Hey, y'all need proof that racism still exists in 2026. Here we go, bro. So I woke up early because we was about to go get groceries, me and my family, right? And I also had to change the transmission fluid on my car because my car been jumping. Meanwhile, this is my first time ever doing this because, like, I don't have a dad. I'm teaching myself how to do everything that comes with being a man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting the car set up and I go in the store with my family as they shopping. As we shopping, my daughter, you know, she starts to act out because she see all her favorite snacks and stuff going in the cart and she wants them bad. So she started crying. Woo, woo. So we let her out the cart to push the cart. She started pushing the cart. And then after that, she has a tantrum like any other child would. Any child is having a tantrum in the grocery store around their favorite snacks that they can't open yet, right? So I began to discipline her by saying, hey, it's okay, right? I do soft parenting first, and then I move to, if we get to the car, I'm gonna give you a whooping, right? Whole time, I wasn't serious with her. It was just a tactic because children are children. They not really like they gonna think of being whooped, and they should stop, right? So she continues to cry. So I take her outside the grocery store, and we sit in front of the grocery store, and I just sit there and talk to her. She calms down after I talk to her, right? So then her mom comes outside, and we head to the car, and I start changing my transmission oil. So I'm underneath the car. I see a police circling one time, right? I'm like, oh, that's nothing, right? We're in the parking lot. And then I see second police circling my car. So I'm like, okay, let me check what's going on. And I check, and I get from underneath the car, and the police said, I'm here to check because somebody said a child was getting abused. So at that point, y'all, I'm furious. I'm furious. My mind blew. I'm just furious because I didn't even touch my daughter. My daughter don't even get whoopings, bro. Like, I just tell her that she getting whoopings as a threat to calm her down. You know what I'm saying? Bro, what the fuck? And it was 2 police cars that pulled up on me. 2. Y'all. Bro, when I tell you black men can go to jail for any motherfucking reason possible, it's true, bro.
The conversation is that black people are being hunted in this country. The conversation should be that we've always been hunted. It never stopped. Okay? They didn't just start hanging us from trees again. They were still doing it. It just wasn't a TikTok around in 2012 when children in Georgia walked up to their school and saw their classmate hanging from the tree. We've been hunted. They never stopped hunting us. They found better ways to hunt us. Now, under the administration we're under, they can do it loud and proud again. But they didn't calculate this time around. Like, we're not our grandparents, and they're going to activate something in us, and that's what they want. They want to activate it. They want to activate it, and we are a people that constantly says, like, no, 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 because we know when it's go time for us, it's go time. And they might need to re-look at some of the real history of the Seminole Wars, okay? They need to look at the people in Florida and how they was handling them. They need to look at the Haitian Revolution and how they was being handled, okay? Don't let those islands and the water between these islands in America have you fooled, because we are all of that. And where one wants to say, like, oh, black people are not all alike, you know, because when you come to America, we're all black. The color of your skin just automatically marks you as black. But, and at our core, while we are different and we are separated on lands, and we can sit and all say, like, yes, we are different, but at our core, we are the same. And you will activate us. And when you activate us, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. Some of you are exiting this life, but you are leaving behind children and grandchildren that will have to suffer the consequences of what you started. And this is not saying anything. This is just saying, leave black people alone. And if you don't, you cannot choose. You don't get to choose to how we respond. You don't get to choose. You don't get to choose. You don't get to choose.
Have you guys seen this video? Because everyone in the comments is absolutely destroying her, like absolutely annihilating her. She says, I hate seeing black people completely drop their white friends because of the Nolan Wells situation, when it should have brought us as a society together to fight racism, but instead it just created more divide. Now, like I said, everyone is absolutely ripping her a new a-hole, and honestly, valid, I do get it. We're like undermining the whole thing by calling it a situation as if a young boy didn't brutally lose his life is a choice, not to mention putting the onus on black people to bring everybody together as if black people aren't freaking terrified right now. Again, a choice to make. However, I want to use this as an opportunity to educate and not berate, because I don't think more division at a time like now is very productive. When tragedies like this happen, where a black person loses their life, most likely to racial connotations, we need white allies to outwardly stand up and condemn it with their full chest, to outwardly condemn what happened to Nolan. Not because, you know, black people aren't outwardly saying it already, but because unfortunately, in this world that we live in, the mainstream media, people in general, institutions only give a damn when the majority of people, especially white people, when it's obvious that they genuinely care about that thing as well. Unfortunately, black tears, black pain, black struggle has been so unbelievably desensitized in the media, so it's all the more important when people from other races, especially white people, are showcasing that they care as much as we do about that said thing, about that said tragedy. And that being said, you can't be putting the onus on black people for not being all kumbaya right now, when, like I said, many black people are quite frankly terrified right now. It's never been more terrifying in modern times to be a black person. But unfortunately, that was not what was communicated in this video, because like I said, let's be honest, if the roles were reversed, and instead of with Nolan Wells, if Nolan Wells was a white boy in a black friendship group and they all went away and only the black friends came back, we all already know what would be happening right now.
I'm about as pan-African as your average African living in Africa. Yeah, don't get more African than me, but I wanna be like mine. Yeah, y'all was right. We really do want to be like y'all. Yeah, we want a band over here too. We want a band over here too. Tired of hearing y'all, oh, this is a diaspora where that's a diaspora where there is no African diaspora, boo. Period. We ain't African and y'all don't have a diaspora over there. It don't exist. But y'all is right though. We do want to be like y'all. We want to be like the motherland. We wanna be like mine. Yeah, we want that shit banned over here too. We want to run our country the way y'all run ours. The way y'all run y'all's. Damn, see how much I wanna be like y'all? I wanna be like mine. Yeah, we want our country ran just like that. We want the laws of the immigrants that y'all have on y'all. We want the same shit over here. And Africa shall lead the way.
particular end, that's where we wrap this video. And I just want to know your opinion. What do you think about this particular video, and what should be done? As I always ask you guys, what do you think should be done at this particular time, so that these people, like, we can teach we can grow a better society who understands the rights of each and everyone, who respects each and everyone. What do you think we should be done so that we can improve this particular issue that we have been talking each and every time? It's always a concern, okay? Like, black people are being treated differently, and you see some are being arrested by ICE for no reason. Okay, they see black people as the ones who, even if we have a case, for example, something that is happening, like for example, we have people fighting, you find out that most of the time, if the black person is involved in that fight, maybe he was agitated and he started fighting, or maybe the white person maybe started the war. They'll only consider black person as the one who is guilty in this particular thing. That thing should be ending. That's not the way we should treat the white people. They deserve to be, black people deserve to be treated better. And that's why we make these videos, to urge you guys to treat each other equally. And I don't think they saw it's this is a culture thing, the cultural thing that the white people have grown knowing and teaching themselves to hate on the other community, of which that's very wrong. Okay, so guys, let me know what you think about this video. Remember guys, this video is for education and creating awareness so that you guys can know what's happening. And also guys, remember to subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, peace, one love guys. I'll see you.